Okay, go ahead.
For our project, we made a book on how to survive 8th grade at VCS.
Serena.
Okay. We had 4 people in a group. That's Ari, Kenji, Arden, and myself. And we worked really well. We made a book on how to survive 8th grade. And we needed binders, paper, ink, printers, and computers. And our budget was $20, which was $5 per person.
How has our project changed over time and why? Our project has changed in many ways. Some of the difficulties we ran into include getting replies back from some teachers, a long time to post documentation, and getting reminders.
Our 4 major challenges. Our first major challenge was time management. We were really rushed at the end of our weeks. Our second major challenge was communication, and sometimes we would go out and not tell people, or we would goof off or something like that. Our third major challenge was one of our computers was not working, so that let us down to 1 computer, but we could always use a Mac. Our last major challenge was our camera is missing. For the past few weeks, our camera had gone missing, and we handled this by borrowing other groups' cameras.
We had many successes, and these are all successes because it was such a challenge to accomplish them. So our first was picking our project, and this is a success because it took us a really long time for all of us to agree and to have something that we all wanted to do. Our second success was the table of contents because that's the first thing that we needed to do, yes. And once we had that, we could just fill out our pages and it would be really good from there. Our second were our bindings, and at first we thought that we could bind it like they do, like they have books in like 2nd grade with the plastic bindings, but then we had to consider our budget. So then we went with these black binders, and it was a lot more budget friendly. And our fourth was time management. And this is really difficult for us because we took such a long time in the beginning picking our project idea that we were rushed at the very end. If we could start this project over, I think we'd all say yes because it was a great experience and we had a really fun time. And we got to use cool technology like the iPads that just came out.
If we could do anything different, we could redo this project. We would use a different program for making the book because the Word document got all funky, and when you went over a page, it moved everything down. Then you have to start at the bottom, or start at the top and go move it all.
It'll automatically make the page.
Yeah,
Move text.
yeah, it's a hassle.
Okay, did you have enough background information to move forward, or would more research have been helpful? At times, we did not have enough background information about the teachers, and some teachers didn't email us back. So we had to solve and ask other people, which was pretty time consuming.
Evaluating our documentation. I would give our documentation a good. One thing that kept us from getting an excellent was that sometimes it took us more than 1 class period to document. And but other than that, we had a wide variety of formats that we documented in, from videos, pictures, text, audio, things like that.
What was the most enjoyable about working on this project? We liked that we didn't have much supplies to keep track of. All we had was like our computer, maybe our bindings or something. All of us worked on the computer, and we also got a lot to learn. And we also got time to learn a lot of cool things about the teachers that we never knew before.
The end.
Yeah.
Who's that a picture?
Someone.
Someone. Okay.